Okay. So this is why we are here today, to talk about how to start an e-commerce business from scratch. And we have the privilege of having no other person than Mr. Ronald Izumura. So a lot of people here on this call are seeing me for the very first time. So let me just take a few seconds to introduce myself, right? Then I'll let Mr. Ronald take over the floor. So my name is Ayola, and Ayola Dagunduro, and I'm the CEO of an e-commerce business, CEO of Sniper Crm, actually it's a tech company. We have two products in the tech firm, which we are promoting in the Nigerian market and the international market, right? And I'm involved in a couple of things. Many of you don't know me because I'm a private guy. I like to lay low and I don't like my life to be out there, right? So it's a pleasure meeting with you today, and we hope to continue to hear more from ourselves after this webinar. So, and our guest for today is Mr. Ronald. It does not need an introduction. If you do not know Mr. Ronald, oh man, the only thing I can just tell you is that maybe you just came from Mars last night. You've not been on planet Earth all this while, right? He needs no introduction at all. He's a godfather in the internet business space. A lot of names I can call him. A mafia in talk about business. Is a best-selling author. I don't know if I continue to introduce Mr. Ronald. So Mr. Ronald, sir, it's a very privilege having you on this webinar. So, and we would want to hear from you how you are going to start your e-commerce business if you lost everything you have today. So there's this notion people have about e-commerce business. They believe you need a lot of money, right? You need to have a truckload of money before you can get started. So I believe what you are going to share with us today will demystify this. Yes, you are a multi-billionaire. You have all the connections, you have everything. So it's very easy for you to start. So we are saying now, assuming you lost everything and only thing you have is just your experience, the wealth of experience that you have gathered over the years, and maybe just a few hundreds of thousands of naira, maybe 150,000 naira, because definitely we all know that you need some form of capital. But I'm saying just a little, maybe 100,000. Mr. Ronald, sir, how are you going to kickstart your e-commerce business? And you said you're going to make 5 million in 8 weeks or less. So I'm going to allow you to take the floor and we hit the ground running.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. First of all, I want to thank Ayola for inviting me and hosting me today. This is the second time we're on a webinar together. The last time I was the one hosting you, so it's good for us to turn the tables this time around. So every single one of you who is here, let me see how many people are here. 60. Okay, let's say 65, excluding I and Ayola. So welcome. I'm going to blow your mind today, basically. I'm going to act like I don't have a dime. I don't even have 50 grand, right? I'm going to assume like I don't have it. So how am I going to start a business that potentially could do 5 million at the very least in sales in 8 weeks or less? So that's what I'm going to share with you today. And funny thing is, before
please,
can you
hear Mr. Ronald clearly?
I've been thinking along these lines because there's this thing.
Okay,
can you guys hear me?
I didn't ask. Please just type yes. I can hear yes. Okay, you can hear him loud. Fine. Okay.
Good. All right. So there's this marketing team that I'm putting together called Kairos, and it's e-commerce based. What was in my head when I was creating it was, how do I take someone who is brand new who doesn't have all of the resources, for example, that I have myself, and get them making money in e-commerce as fast as possible. So when Ayola told me about this topic, I was like, okay, this is really, really good. So I'm going to be sharing with you what I would do if I was on the other side of the table. Okay. Now, e-commerce is probably the one of the best, if not the best business model you can do online. And trust me, I'm someone who has sold all kinds of things online. I've sold services, I've sold digital products, I've sold software, and I've sold physical products, e-commerce. Right? I was this afternoon, I was reading some some data that was released by Amazon this last week. And Amazon is saying that they represent 1% of total retail sales in the world. 1% of total retail sales in the world. And that 85% of retail sales in the world is still not even online. Do you understand how big that is? They represent 1% of online retail sales in the world. Amazon represents 1% of it. And 85% of retail sales, that is retail e-commerce face-to-face in the world, is not even online yet. So just about 15% of it is online, and Amazon owns 1% out of that 15%. It's incredible, right? And the reason is because e-commerce products are easy to explain, straightforward to deal with. If I'm selling you this phone, you will simply know that it's a phone. All you will be concerned about is what kind of phone is it, what kind of RAM does it have, right? What brand of phone is it? Is it a Samsung? This is an Oppo phone. Is it an iPhone? That is all you'll be worried about. You're not going to be bothered whether the phone is going to work, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If I contrast that with a digital product, I have to convince you that the digital product is going to work for you. Mm-hmm. It may work for me, but will need to work for you. That is the big issue with digital products. I have to convince you. So it takes me a lot more to sell you a digital product than it is to sell you a phone. Because if you need a phone, you need a phone. The question is, what kind of phone do you get? Based on how much you have. That is the reason why e-commerce is really straightforward. Now, the big thing that I also, over the years, figured out is that where a lot of people get stuck in e-commerce is, what product do I sell? Which product do I sell? What's my product idea, right? Which niche do I sell to? Which all of this and that. So I'm going to break down all of that to you tonight as we go along. Now, I don't have a slide because when I do some of these things and I teach like this, I like to think, because it makes me come up with spur of the moment ideas. But I have an idea already of what I'm going to discuss anyway. But as we go along, I'm going to get some better ideas that I'm going to fit into it. If I had a slide, I won't be able to fit in because I have something that is already canned. So we are going to get started. So I already told you that e-commerce is brilliant. It is simple. The big issue with it is that it is physical. You have to move it from place to place. You have to move it from place to place. And that is why a service like Sniper Crm is absolutely groundbreaking. And you remember that the first day when you were in my office and you were telling me about this, and I was looking at it and I was just screaming. I was like, wow, what the hell? How come nobody has ever thought of this thing? Like, this thing solves every freaking problem. Like, every single. And I love the fact that you thought about everything. You thought about follow up. You thought about emails. You thought about if somebody needs to buy the product again, how do you contact them? Practically everything. It's amazing. But before we get to that, and I'm going to show you guys how Sniper Crm fits into the plan that I'm going to share with you. The very first thing you need to understand is that you have to do things backwards backwards. So here's what I mean by doing things backwards. Number one, the big issue that people have when they want to sell anything online is not even e-commerce or anything. Whatever it is they want to sell, the big thing they do is that they go and find the product first. Big mistake. Big mistake. Because when you find a product first, you now start wondering who to sell it to. Oh, I find this. This is a Blue Yeti microphone, by the way. Ouch, sorry. So this is a Blue Yeti microphone. It is one of the best microphones in the world. It sells for around $250 or $300. Heavy stuff, right? Most of the biggest podcasters in the world and video guys use this microphone, right? But if I bought this microphone on Amazon and they had to ship it, and it cost me probably around 1/4 what it cost me to buy it, to ship it to Nigeria, because it is heavy, right? You have to move it from place to place. That is sort of like the only disadvantage that e-commerce has, which means that you have to be very, very clear on the products that you choose. But before we even talk about product, we're going to talk about markets.
The network.
So let's start
I can't hear him again.
Because if you don't choose the market, can you guys hear me now? Sorry, I'm hospitalized.
The network went
so
up for 2 seconds there.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
good.
having issues
I think
hearing
you're
you,
back
sir.
now. You're back now.
All right, superb. Superb. All right, so you start with a target market first. You start with a target market first. Okay, so let me just consult my document for this training and show you guys exactly.
I've been privileged to be at the other end where you are right now, where the one teaching and teaching and teaching. So for today, I'm just going to sit back and listen. If I have my notes here, and I'm going to be making notes too from what you're saying. So
yeah. Okay. All right. So like I was saying, what people do is that they first find or create the product, then they start looking for a market for that product. Then they now start using mediocre marketing to sell the product. Don't do that. What you do is to pick a target market first. That is step one. If you want to do well in e-commerce, step one is to select a target market. Decide who you want to sell something to. Decide the age bracket you want to sell that thing to. So here's an example, right? If I want to sell something I want to get into e-commerce, I want to make 5 million in 8 weeks, right? Now, 5 million in 8 weeks means that 8 weeks is 2 months, by the way. I hope you guys know that. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to divide 5 million by 8. So let me pull up my trusty calculator and do that mathematics real quick.
So that will give us.
Okay, so that means I need to create sales of 625,000 naira every single week. Okay, let me divide that by 7. So I'll see how much I should do.
9,000.
I need to be aiming for 89,285 every week. So let's say 90,000 every single week. Now, I'm going to ask myself, okay, what target markets can I sell something to and generate 90,000 every week? Because I know that if I generate 90,000 every single week, I'm going to hit 5 million in 8 weeks. You see how that works? You see the thinking behind it? I know as long as I do 90,000 every week, the 5 million is, look at the 5 million as impossible to reach. look at it as impossible to reach, and then you think, oh, this thing is too big. I'm not going to be able to do it in 8 weeks. But now we know that all we just need to do every day is 90,000. So now that I know that I need to do 90,000, okay, what target market can I sell something to and make 90,000 in sales every week? So I'm going to now start asking, okay, I'm not going to sell to students. You know why? Students don't want to spend money. Okay? All right, so if I'm not going to sell to students, who can I sell to? Who else can I sell to? Okay, I can sell to new mothers, for example. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. I can sell to young men who are between the ages of 30 and 50, right? Men who are between the ages of 30 and 50. Okay, all right. Now, who can I sell to? I can sell to older women, for example. So older women who are 40 plus.
Sorry, can we all mute?
Please,
Let us mute our mic, please. Let's mute our mic. Some mics are interfering here. Can you just mute your mic, please? Just mute your mics, please.
Exactly. So please, guys, mute your mics because you need
I don't know.
okay.
Can you please mute your mic? Dube Michael, please.
Yeah, okay, I trend in I am. It's every time.
Dube Michael.
Oh, shy.
Everyone. Okay, let me see if I can mute everyone.
Oh, okay. I think you can mute everyone. All right. So, all right. So now.
Okay, just a minute. I think I unmuted Mr. Ronald there. Let me. Okay.
Okay, good. I'm good now.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so like I was saying, we can sell to new mothers, and when I say new mothers, I mean mothers who just gave birth, and those whose kids are probably not more than 1 year old. So that's between 0 or day 1 because they just gave birth and 12 months old, right? That's what I mean by new mothers. Or we can sell to younger women. Young men between the ages of 30 and 50. All right, which other group can we sell to? We can sell to older women who are at least 40 and above, right? Okay, now I'm going to use these 3 examples. I'm going to share my screen now, but I'm going to use these 3 examples to show you guys something online and how I come up with ideas. I can come up with ideas all day long, like crazy. So now, once we do that, the next thing we want to do, the very next thing we want to do is to now start asking ourselves, right? What can we sell to these people? What products and services can we sell to these people? But remember, if you're a good marketer, if you have any marketing blood running in your veins, you will know that products and services don't sell. Now, let me explain what I mean. What sells is the big idea. The big thing, the solution is what sells. The products and the services are what delivers the solutions, what delivers the results that people want. Somebody who wants to make a hole doesn't care so much about the nail and the hammer. He cares more about the hole that he's trying to make. But the nail and the hammer is the vehicle to him getting the hole made. Does that make sense?
Yeah, very clear. Someone says he can't hear you. I don't know if is everybody hearing Mr. Ronald. Can everybody hear Mr. Ronald? If you can't, just say yes.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Very clear. Okay. So I did that ball. Please, maybe it's your mic. Just try to check your speaker.
If you can hear me, check your volume or anything.
There's confirmation here that you're loud and clear. Quiet, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying that once we've determined the target market, right? We want to make sure of three things. Number one, we want to make sure that that target market has money to spend.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't sell shit to broke people. There's a reason why I avoid students, like my life depends on it. Right? You know, if you're a student here, don't mind me. I'm just saying.
That's the truth. They are broke.
They are broke, to be honest. And even when they have money, they prefer the superficial, right? They would rather buy an iPhone, right? They would rather buy a Samsung S2.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I try to avoid them as much as I can. Okay. You have to make sure that the audience has money. Number two, you have to make sure that they are willing to spend that money that they have. Because it's one thing to have money, it's another thing to be willing to spend it. And how do you know they're willing to spend it? Because they have bought similar stuff
before.
They have bought similar stuff, right? They have bought similar stuff. You know that they have bought similar stuff. For example, if I sell to new mothers, right? If I want to sell something to new mothers, I know that new mothers buy stuff. You know how I know? Because I have a 2-year-old. And I know how many things that I thought were like, I'm like, oh, we're spending money on this thing. Right? But the mom was like, no, we need it. And maybe she didn't even use it. Many of them are unused. Here, I'm in my daughter's room, by the way. So many of them are unused. They are parked here, but they were bought. We paid for them, right? So I know that they are willing to spend money because they already spend money on stuff.
Yeah.
That's number two. Number three is that they have to be able to spend that money. Now, here's what I mean by that. If I want, why do you think that when you see an Indomie ad, that the ads include the parents of the children? When you see an ad about Indomie, why do you think so? Can you guys just type, use the chat box? Let's make this interactive. Use the chat. Why do you think the ads include the parents? Why don't they just advertise it to the kids? Why don't they do that? Exactly. So someone, Coach Adobe says, because the parents are the ones doing the buying. Exactly. Exactly. Innocent says the same thing too. Oladumi says the same thing. Exactly. The parents are the ones who are going to spend the money to make the purchase. The kids are broke. If you advertise it to just the kids and the parents don't know about it, they're not involved in it, they very likely will not buy it, which means that the company doesn't make any money. It is the parents. So that's what I mean by the person has to have the ability to spend that money, right? So for example, again, if I want to sell to new mothers, right? I'm going to advertise to new mothers. I'm not going to advertise to the husband. Sorry, guys, I know you guys are here. And if you're a father, I'm sorry, but this one could touch you. We guys, we fathers, we really don't care, to be honest, right? It's not that we don't love our kids. It's not like we don't want the best for them. But when it comes to buying stuff for the children, the decision maker is the mother. If I'm selling something that is related to children, I will be targeting the mothers. And there's a reason why those Indomie ads have just the mothers permanently. You understand? These are billion-dollar companies. They understand this thing down to a science, right? You understand it. You have to make sure that you are talking to the person who has the authority to spend the money. The person who has the authority to spend the money doesn't necessarily have that money in their pockets, but they make the decision for that money to be spent. Right, let me give you guys another example. So I have a real estate company. I run it with my friend too, a motor shop. It's called Bywell Properties. And that real estate company, many times, what we do is that the moment we start talking to anybody, we bring their spouse in. So if we're talking to say Ayula now to buy a house, and Ayula is talking with us, I'll be like, what does your wife think, Ayula? What does your wife think about this purchase? You know why? Because I know he's going to go home at night, and they will lie in bed, and he will tell her, darling, you know, there's this land I want to buy. And the woman will be like, another land, I beg, I beg, I beg. There's one other thing that we need to do that needs money. And she will spoil the sale. So I like to bring them in early on time, and then I will be convincing both of them why they need to buy that thing. Because I know that the women are most likely the people who approve big purchases in homes. The man has the money, but he will go back but he doesn't want to buy it, and then for the next 30 years of his life, the woman is complaining about it. So he wants to make sure that she approves before he spends that money, right? So I want to make sure that they are both involved, right? So again, coming back to my point, that you have to make sure that the person you are talking to, that target market, that they have the authority to spend that money. They can say yes and pay you for it. They can decide to make that payment. It's very, very important. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have figured these three things out about our target market, the next thing now is to ask, say, so what products and services do these people buy? This target market that I've chosen or that I'm looking at.
In a nutshell, you first of all get your market before the product, not product before the market.
Before the market first. And then the next step 2, is what products and services. But as I was saying, products and services are not what people buy. What people buy are the big ideas. The big idea is the results that they're looking for, the solution that they crave. That is what they buy. For example, if you want to make a hole in a wall, you can't do it with your finger, right? So you're not going to do it with your finger. What are you going to do? You're going to go and look for a nail and a hammer, and you buy it from the store, right? You're not buying it because a hole and a hammer are really, really important to your life. What is important to your life is that hole. But you can't get the hole without these two. So these two things are the vehicle that will take you to the results that you want. So when you're selling something, or when you're thinking of which products or services, you should be thinking of what problems are these target market that I've chosen, what problems are they looking to solve? What holes, in quotes, are they looking to create in their wall? What solutions are they looking for? It's important. That's how you think about it, right? You just don't say, okay, women, they buy baby food. What problems? And then you start listing things out. So baby food, maybe you want to sell to new mothers, so maybe baby food is part of it, right? So you put it down. What else do they buy? Right? They buy baby clothing. What else do they buy? Toys. What else do they buy? Right? And then you list all the issues that new mothers have. But I can tell you for free, because I have a child. I can tell you for free that one of the biggest problems new mothers have is getting their biggest things. If you're a parent here and you are a present parent, because some parents are not present, if you're a present parent, I'm sure you know that those first few weeks of having a child is the most tasking, because the child is waking up and crying and crying and crying because they're in a new environment. They've come out of the womb. Everything is unfamiliar and uncomfortable. So they need to adjust to it over time. So that is one of the biggest problems, right? I'm just telling you that for free. But I'm giving you instances. So we're looking at which problems do they want to solve, which solutions are they looking for, which holes are they trying to make in the wall. That's how you start thinking, and then you begin to list. Okay. So let's say that I have decided I am going to sell I'm going to sell to young men who are 30 to 50 years old. So I'm going to start thinking to myself, okay, what do these guys think of? What do they do? Okay, a lot of them own cars. A lot of them are gadget people, right? Because I know a lot of them own trendy stuff. So they're gadget people. So I write down gadgets. Okay, what else? Some of them are interested in their health. Okay, so I put down health. What else? What else might they be looking for solutions around sex? Yeah, yeah. Pretty much every freaking guy thinks they're not good enough. They don't have to, you don't have to admit it. Don't worry, I know I'm a guy, right? Pretty much everybody, every guy, right? Even though they think they're good enough, they want to be even better in bed, right? They want to be better than the best.
Exactly.
Okay? So now, so I put down sex there. And so now I have cars, I have gadgets, I have health, I have sex, right? Okay, let me stop here. So I have 4 things now. So what I'm going to do now is that they're not going to admit it though. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm not going to take each of these things and start Googling it. So this is the point where I share my screen with you guys. So you have to enable me to share my screen.
Oh.
I just want them to see this part of it and see how I do.
I don't know.
I think you need to click these 3 dots on my face.
Okay, so I clicked it now and I'm seeing make host. Should I make you a host?
Okay, make me a host. I'll return you as the host when
okay. So that you can. Okay.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to use Google because Google is the best search engine on earth. So I'm going to use Google. So I'm going to start with sex, right? Okay, no, let's start with cars. So I say cars plus young men 30 to 50. Okay, so I want to see what is coming up. So it says drive your age, GQ car buying guide, best cars for your 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond. Okay. 20 best cars under road traffic injuries, 60%, how age affects car insurance costs, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me check page 2 because sometimes things we're looking for are on page 4, like I tweeted yesterday.
Yeah, true. A lot of people believe that page 1 is where it ends.
Exactly.
They don't go down to do the next pages.
Exactly. So we're looking at this. I'm trying to see if there are things related to cars that solve people's problems that somebody has written an article about, right? So I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm not getting much. I don't want to waste a lot of time. So I'm going to swap car out and change this to gadgets. Okay. So, 25 top-rated gadget gifts for men. The best tech gifts of 2022 for men. The smartest gadgets a man can buy in 2022. 29 cool tech gifts for the men on your list in 2021. 51 must-have cool gadgets for men. Okay, let me see this. Okay, let me open this one too. Let's see. Okay, so this one says projector, 3D printer, Dango Dapper wallet, food and drink smoker, language translator. What is this one? Smartphone sanitizer. Pizza oven, ethanol fireplace, solar power, rechargeable bank, electric scooter. Okay, so now I'm looking at, so these are different gadgets that this site says that a lot of men are interested in, that it will be cool for them to buy in 2022. And why am I looking at this, and why is this not far from Nigerian men? Because human beings are human beings. It doesn't matter whether they're in Nigeria or they're in the US or they're anywhere. If people in the US find this kind of gadgets cool, I can assure you that people in Nigeria are going to find them cool too. 100%. So this is mini espresso machine, Microsoft tablet. Okay, we're going. Okay, let's see. Survival gear, Apple Watch, phone stand, life straw, Wi-Fi. Let's see, Google Wi-Fi system. Gamer mouse. What is this? Battery, car battery charger. Car battery charger. Okay, portable car battery charger. Okay, this is a good one. So this is a good one because I know that these guys, a lot of them own cars, right? Right? Can we sell something like this to them? Absolutely. So I'm going to put this down. So I'll now start building my list of products ideas, right? That solve the problem. So I'm going to bring up my notepad and I'm going to start copying. So portable car battery charger. Okay. Okay. This one is finished. Let's look at this other one. Gaming mouse, master log, doorbell, smartphone gimbal, keyboards, anti-sleep gadgets. Anti-sleep. Okay. Tactical wallets. What is this? Okay, that's the anti-sleep thing. This one is 3D pen. And then we're going, and then we're going. Smart car sensors. This is for golfers. This is wine. Caravine Model 8 wine system. I like this wine thing. IG people will love it. Okay, so keyboard, sandwich maker, self-defense pen. Self-defense pen. Okay.
So as you are looking at this product, you don't know which is going to sell. You're just picking them based on you want to try and see.
Yeah, based on intuition. And then again, I'm going to explain to you guys how, because this is like research stage, right? We're just coming up with the product ideas. All right, so this is a fogless shower mirror. Let's see now. Okay, watch, charging station, entertainment center. What's this other one? Shower speaker. Shower speaker. That was interesting. Okay. What's this? All right, so let me try this again. Gadgets. Plus 30 to 50. This young man, 30 to 50. Okay, let's see this one. 70 cool gadgets we've never heard of before. Okay.
So the products you want to sell with the age group.
Yeah.
Use as your keyword.
Exactly. So, and you will see that as I'm going through some of these, you will see that you have probably seen somebody in Nigeria selling some of these products already on Facebook. You've probably seen an ad for it on Facebook or an IG or something, right? So this is a fast car charger. This one is phone cooler, a fan, a cooling fan for phones. Retro lamp. This one is liquid transfer pump. I've seen this in traffic a lot, being sold. Headband. This one is a pen for recording video. This one is a mirror for bikes. Blue blocker glasses. So for people like me who are always on the computer. So this blocks blue light. Yeah. Okay. This is bike tail light for
Some
bikes.
smart guys will be picking products ideas from what you're showing right now. Somebody says here that is already
So
found a
I'm
product.
going through this, just look how I'm typing these things and just write down some of these ideas. Multiple USB ports, okay. Alarm keys, or is this one? Wireless charger. This one is a shaver. Shave your bed in a cool way. Nice. Okay. It's the phone holder to hold your phone vertical. Pocket watch. This flashlight on a glove. Okay. Okay. This is a laptop stand. I bought something like this from Amazon. I can't even remember how much it was, and I love it. See, this one for bikes. This one charges 3 phones at the same time. Phone holder for when you're cooking. This one looks like what women are going to buy a lot, so that they won't have to hold their phone and they'll be watching everything while doing something else, right? This is a waterproof Bluetooth speaker. Okay, this is a this light will turn your car's boring atmosphere into a serene, romantic one. So it's a car light for the top of your car and stuff. You just fix it. In fact, let me even give you guys a confession. This is one of the products that that we're going to be selling this year. So I'm actually even I just smiled now as I just saw it here now, right? Digital paper watch, fancy stuff sells, right? You see something like this is going to sell in Nigeria, paper watch. People are going to be like, what the hell is a paper watch? But they're going to buy it, right? Because it's fancy, it's easy, it's good to show off to your friends. Right? This one is an insect killer. You know those stuff that they put in restaurants on top that will be zapping insects. So this one is a portable one for the house that you can buy and keep around the house. So this is a posture corrector. Plenty of people have made millions selling this thing in Nigeria. So I'm sure you probably have seen an ad for it. This one, I saw it. This one is to strengthen your jaw. I saw it in a video last year, and it was heavily advertised on YouTube last year. Okay, so now I've done that. Okay, so let me check another one. So let me do sex this time.
The list of 70 best unseen cool gadgets for.
Nope. So let me do sex this time. Okay, so let's see. So sex plus young men. Okay, so sex plus young men. And it says the older women, 30 to 50, you want younger men. How much sex should we be having? Erectile dysfunction in young men. Okay, this is a big problem. Am I correct? Erectile dysfunction in young men causes. Okay, and it says our prostadil is a solution that is injected into the base of the penis. Oh my goodness. Which guy wants them to inject something into the base of his penis, right? Who wants to jab something into his penis before he has sex? I surely don't want that. I'm sure many men in Nigeria don't want that. So we're going to be wanting a solution to that problem. Am I correct? Okay. So, okay. So now I have pretty much some good ideas. Okay. So I have the flights and have erectile function. Okay. All right. So now I have like 3 different ideas. Okay. Okay. So the next thing I'm now going to do is I'm now going to say, okay, so which of these do I sell? Which of these do I push? Which of these do I focus on and sell? Because now I know that people are looking for portable car battery chargers. And by the way, guys, if you don't know what the portable car battery charger is a way if you've had a car and you woke up one morning and your car couldn't start, this is the problem. This is the solution. And the truth is that the people that are buying it are not going to be buying it so much because their car is going to have that problem, but they want to have it so that if their car has that sort of a problem, they will be able to solve it without stress. Does that make sense? So that they will be able to solve it without stress. So they will buy it and put it in their boot of their car. And then for the next 1 year, they may not even have any need to use it. Okay, and now we have the car roof light. This is just to make your car look cool. It's going to appeal to young people, right, who drive. Very, very cool. And then we have erectile dysfunction. This is an everlasting market, basically, right? Men want to be able to get it up every time they want to. They want to be sure that they are viral anytime they want to. They want to make sure that they are ready to go if the occasion calls for it. So I'm now going to say, okay, right, my next step is now going to be how do I now begin to, how do I now take these product ideas and now take it to market? And the next step is now going to be what I call expanding on that idea, right? Expanding on that idea. So for these three, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to choose erectile dysfunction. Why? Let me tell you why. Right? So let me label this. Right? So this will be my number 1. This will probably be my number 2. And again, each of these things is going to make a lot of money. Each of these product ideas that you're looking at right now is going to make you a lot of money. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one it is that you go with, the erectile dysfunction or the portable car battery charger or the car roof light. They're going to make people money. I already told you that one of the products we're selling, we're going to be selling is the car roof light, right? So the next thing I'm now going to do is that, okay, so how do I take this and show people in that target market that this is going to solve their problem for them? Remember, we have only 50,000 to work with.
Oh.
Right? So what it means is that
sorry, sir. Some people say they can't see your screen. Or can you?
Yes.
If you can see Mr. Ronald's screen, please just say yes. If you can see his screen, just type yes.
No, they can't see my screen because I've already changed the host back to you. That's why they can't see my screen anymore.
Oh, but I'm seeing your screen.
Oh, you are.
I am.
Okay. Okay. It's because I paused. I paused it. I paused my screen.
Oh, okay.
I posted before changing the host. Okay, cool. So, but I'm already done with the screen part. Okay. I'm just explaining to you guys all these steps now. Okay, so we now need to take this and now say, how do we take this product idea and take it to that market and show that market that this is going to solve this big problem that they have? right? So if I choose the erectile dysfunction, for example, right, I'm going to go and say popular website, because I saw this on WebMD, right? This is WebMD. Popular website predicts that men are going to lose their women, especially if they are if they are above 40, due to erectile dysfunction. I don't know if you see, this is off the top of my head. It's not perfect. I'm just trying to give you guys like an example.
Just wants to get the concept.
If it is the portable car battery charger, right? I will say something like, now the big idea for selling this is going to be never get stranded on a lonely road in the middle of the night because your car batteries died out on you. You see what I did there? You see, it doesn't matter whether they will be on a lonely road in the middle of the night. It doesn't matter. The fact that I bring it up, in their head now, they'll be like, who knows? Oh, maybe I'll go out tomorrow now and I'll be on a lonely road.
Exactly.
You get? So they will be forced to look at it. They will be forced to consider it and look at it. So now, we now say, we craft that idea, that solution thing, that solution problem statement, but phrased as a solution that is going to target that market. The next thing we're now going to do is to say, where do we find portable car chargers? How do we find it? And remember, we have 50,000. 50,000 is not enough to import anything we can't import anything from China and clear it and bring it in with 50,000. It's not going to be enough. So I'm going to get creative. I'm going to be like, okay, where can I find portable car chargers? Because I'm sure that somebody somewhere will probably has imported that into Nigeria. So I'm going to go to the biggest car markets in Lagos or in Onitsha or in Abuja or in Port Harcourt, right? And I'm going to go there and have a picture of the portable car charger and say, do you guys have a product like this? When you find someone who sells a product like that, you sit down with them and tell them, how would you like me to help you sell a lot more of these products? Much more than you can sell from this your one shop.
Exactly.
That's what you're going to tell them. Because remember, these people you want to make sure that you are using language that they see is in their favor. How would you like me to help you sell this? And you tell them, I'm a marketer, I run adverts online, and I can get sales. I want to make sure that this product, that you have it, that it's available, so that when I generate sales, I can come here and pick up the products and go do the deliveries or arrange for the deliveries to be done for the product, right? And then you don't talk to just one person. You go around that market and talk to 2 or 3 of them. You get a feel. They will tell you their prices, right? They will tell you how much they're selling their product for. You get them, because remember that you are putting a markup on the cost of the product. Remember, we need to make how much in sales every week? 90K.
It is something thousand every week.
Yeah. Let's say 90,000
a day.
So we need to make 90,000. So
90.
if they say they're selling for 10,000, for example, or 15,000, and in my mind, I'll be like, okay, I can sell this for 30, or I can sell it for 32, right? 32 2,000 will cover cost of the shipping. Which means that if you're selling for 15,000, I'm making 15,000, right? And I can have a deal with them that if anyone that I sell, they're going to give me a commission for it. Still, that's the product owner, right? That they're going to give me a commission for it. So they do that. I have that deal. I talk to a number of them, maybe 3, 4, 5 importers of that product, and I strike a deal with the one that my spirit agrees more with, right? And I have this deal. How much are you going to pay me for each one that I sell? Right? You are going to put your own markup. They will tell you, oh, we're going to give you 5,000 for each one. So you know that if they give you 5,000 for each one and you sell it for 30, right? You make 15,000. They still give you 5,000. So you are basically making 20,000. So now, if you're making 20,000, you need to do only 4 to 5 sales for you to hit your 90,000 a week.
Yes.
In profit. I'm not even talking total sales now anymore. I'm talking total sales before. Now I'm not even talking about total sales. I'm not talking about profit. You now need just 4 to 5 sales every single week. So let's say it's 5 sales. So you need just 5 sales every week. You make 20,000. You make 100K every single week in profit, and you hit your number. How does that sound? Does that sound interesting now?
Some comments here in the comment section. People are let me read out some comments. Some people are saying this
so
is priceless.
Absolutely. I'm looking at it.
Oh,
do you think it is easy to do 4 sales a week? 4 to 5 sales a week? Absolutely. 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 I have sold something, a supplement for 300,000. I was selling them in packs, 300,000. And every week I was selling like 20, 30 every single week last year for about two straight months. 300,000 per person. So it is very, 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 very doable.
Most times,
in fact, it is small.
Yeah, most times it's our mind that limits us.
4 to 5 sales per day, guys, not per week, per day. So a lot of times
Per day.
Like Ayola said, it is your mind that tells you that something is not going to work. So you don't sit down to analyze it and to figure out how it's going to work. Right? But you can do 4 to 5 sales. And now, let me tell you how to do 4 to 5 sales. You only need 100 people to look at your sales page or your offer every day. And how are you going to get 100 people to look at your offer every day? If I run an ad and I spend 10,000 naira a day on an ad, I'm going to get at least 200 to 300 clicks. 100%. I know it. I've done it many, many times before. And all I need is 100 people to click and go look at it, right? They click and they go look at it. And if I know that if 100 people look at it, I'm going to get 4 to 5 of them who are going to buy. 100%.
It's just a game of numbers.
100%. It's a game of numbers. So the more people that I have looking at it, the more the conversions I'm going to have. And remember, if I have 100 people look at it, right? If I have 100 people who look at it and only 4 buy, I still have 96 to follow up with. So I'm going to talk about how to make sure that I retain those 96 people so that they don't look at it and go away. I'm still going to talk about it. Yes, I meant 90K daily. I'm talking about daily now, not weekly. That was a mistake. Daily. So 10,000 on ads every day, 100 people clicking, 4 people buying. I still have 96 people, or whatever the number is, who are going to still be on my list somewhere. Okay? So now that I have that, right, and now I've had this deal, the next thing I'm now going to do is now to prepare my marketing. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have only 50K, don't do anything fancy. Don't do anything fancy. You only need WordPress. There are free sales data templates that you can download. Don't go out and start looking for money to buy Travel Architect or anything. There are free templates. I can assure you now that if I do a search right now, I'm going to see a free template. Right? You only need a domain name. In fact, you don't even need a freaking domain name. Go to a website called CARD. CARDD. Let me be sure that that's the name. CARDD, yes. .co. CARR.
Okay, CARR.co.
They help you set up a one-page website for free that you write your mini sales later on, and then you link that page to your WhatsApp. That's what I'm doing. So you put your description, your sales data for your product. I'm not going to discuss sales data. That's a whole other topic, right? If I start talking about it now, we're not going to leave here to end of tomorrow. So, right? But card.co, it is free. It doesn't even, it's not going to cost you anything. So you put your sales letter describing the product, the benefits of them getting the product, your headline, everything, you put it there, you connect to WhatsApp. If you want to buy, you want to get the price, you want to get everything, reach out to me on WhatsApp, right? And then they reach out to you on WhatsApp. So now we have spent 10,000, our money is going 40,000, right? We've gotten card for free. The next thing we need to do, I need you to do is to go get Sniper Crm. I shit you not. That thing is going to, you see those 96 people that are left? Because as these people click on your ad, they land on your card page, they read it, they contact you on WhatsApp, right? Let's say all 100 of them don't even reach out to you on WhatsApp. Let's say only 50 of them reach out to you on WhatsApp out of that 100. We're still going to get our 4 sales from that 50. Don't worry about it. But when we get our 4 sales from that 50, we now have 46 people left, right? We now have 46 people left. What you want to do is that as your sales are coming, you are taking them and putting them into your Sniper CRM account. You are transferring everybody there. And I think Sniper CRM even has like templates for your pages. Am I correct?
For pages, not yet. It's one of the upgrades that are coming.
But there are templates for WhatsApp follow-up.
Exactly.
There are templates for WhatsApp follow-up. So we take these 46 or 96 freaking people and we load them into Sniper CRM, and then we follow up to the moon with them. We follow up to the moon with them because many of them want to buy. Maybe that day they just don't have enough money, right? Maybe that day their kid had to pay school fees, so they're expecting some money next week. So next week they are going to buy. So you're going to see that if you use Sniper CRM and you follow up on WhatsApp, I'm talking about WhatsApp because if you have them on WhatsApp, you can import all of them into Sniper CRM and set up messages. And Sniper CRM will even let you send out text messages, not just WhatsApp.
Yeah.
You can even send out email messages, not just WhatsApp if you want. So you can gather all of that data, load them up into your Sniper CRM account, and then do follow-up. Right? And then do follow-up. So, and the sweet thing about Sniper CRM is that you can now set up your payments in Sniper CRM, right? And then they click and they pay for the product on Sniper CRM. And Sniper CRM is amazing because it is now going to, Sniper CRM is going to now help you with, you see, Sniper CRM is going to be like your accountant. Because you will put the cost of your product in Sniper CRM. You will put your cost price there. You put your sales price there. You put your amount that you are getting there. Right? On one dashboard, you see exactly what your profits are. Right? As you are sending out products to the buyers, you know exactly who has paid, the persons who have collected their money, the persons that they've not collected. Everything is plain. Everything is plain. So you see all of this, and it makes life easy. That is the goal of it. It makes life easy for you. Don't do e-commerce in Nigeria today if you are not going to use Sniper CRM, right? So I'm sure Ayola is going to tell you guys more about Sniper CRM. I'm just telling you how we are bringing it into the flow.
Yeah, exactly.
How we're bringing it into the flow and why it is important. Because what you don't want to do is to be doing manual WhatsApp follow-up. Don't do it manually. You are going to die because it is labor intensive. It is labor intensive if you're doing it manually. Imagine having 100 people every day responding to your ad. How are you going to do it? That means you are not going to eat, you are not going to sleep. You're not going to do anything else. if you what you do end of every day, you download everything, upload them to Sniper CRM, and it takes over. All right. So Chuk says here, he says Sniper CRM increased our revenue last year into this year.
Yeah.
The thing is killer.
I want you to land, then I will try and summarize what
Exactly.
you shared with us so far. Then we now move to Sniper CRM.
Exactly. So now let me recap again. Let me recap again. Your market first, very, very important. Market first. Market first. Please don't go and choose a product and start thinking who do I sell it to. Market first. Then make sure that the market has three things. Number one, they have money to spend. Don't sell to broke people, please. Please, please, please. No broke people. And when I say no broke people, it means nobody under the age of 25. I don't care whether they are 23 and have 1 million. Right? My cutoff mark for broke people is below 25. Anybody below 25, I don't want to target them. Right? So from 25 and above, right, I can. So make sure they have money. Make sure they are willing to spend money, meaning that they are buying similar stuff. Number two, and please, if you are less than 25 here, don't mind me. I'm just talking.
The young shall grow. The young shall grow.
If you are 23, please. It doesn't matter. You are the one doing the selling. You are not the one doing the buying. So, so second is that they are willing to spend that money. Third is that they have the authority to spend that money. I already explained what having the authority means. So once you do that, you now start asking yourself, what products and services do I sell to them? But not really products and services, but what solutions are they looking for? What solutions are they looking for? What problems do they want to solve? What issues? What nagging issues? Because I tell you, people are going to spend more money to solve problems than they will spend to get pleasure. Let me say it again. People are going to spend more money to solve problems than they will spend to gain pleasure. You know why? Because problems are painful. And nobody wants to live with pain. Right? Nobody wants to live with pain. The guy who cannot get it up, right, is embarrassed. It's pain for him. He's embarrassed, right? In fact, his wife is not angry with him, and he's there suspecting, wow, whether this woman is now looking outside at another guy. Even though it's not true, but his mind is just feeding him all sorts of things, right? It's just, okay? So it's just feeding him things in his head. So people are going to spend more money to eliminate pain in their life than they will spend to bring pleasure in. That's how human beings are wired. We are wired to eliminate pain. We are wired to eliminate pain.
And that's the opportunity for smart marketers to cash in.
Exactly. So as much as possible, make sure that your product is solving solving a problem or eliminating a pain. It's important because you don't have to do too much to convince people to buy. You don't have to do too much. So once you have your products listed, those things listed, you now start searching them plus the target market. So if I say, okay, women, skin problems. So I can say skin problems plus women over the age of 40. Search for it in Google because I want to see what skin problems, right, that they're having. I want to see the skin problems that those kind of women like that are having. Right, weight issues. So weight issues plus women over 40. You see what I'm doing?
Exactly.
Right? So I Google it and then I see what solutions other people have come up with to solve that problem so that I can take it and now go and find something similar. You see, we're not finding something out of the blues. We're finding something that people have already sold, that people are already selling. And we are carving out our own segment of the market and now selling our own product to our own segment of that market. Does that make sense, guys?
Exactly. Makes a lot of sense.
Right? So we do that.
So guys,
Once we do that, we now start putting the marketing together. We start putting the marketing together. And like I said, we have 50,000 naira to play with. So we don't have a lot of money. So we want to make sure that we maximize it. So we use card.co to set up our web page. We connect it to WhatsApp. WhatsApp is free on your phone. Connect it to WhatsApp. And so people click on it and you send them from the link. So you put the WhatsApp link there. So they click on it and it brings up their own WhatsApp because they're using their phone. 99% of people in Nigeria these days use their phone. So it pops up the message on WhatsApp and they send it to you. And then you follow up with them. Okay? You follow up with them. And then we take 10,000 out of our 50,000 and we run ads, right? 10,000 a day. So what means that our 50,000 is going to last us about 4 to 5 days, right? But then we also need to pay for Sniper Crm. Sniper Crm has a monthly fee. It also has a quarterly fee. As of the last time that I checked, because after I signed up, I wasn't looking at the payment pages again. So I'm sure Yola is going to update with that. But you want to make sure that your description page on card has a headline. You know, I talked about the big idea earlier. I said the big idea, you have to frame it in such a way that when people say it, they know that this product is for them, this solution is for them, right? So what you can do is very, very simple. You can go to Google and type for your product plus sales letter and look at similar sales letters that other people have written for something like that, and you can coin your own. These things are easy these days, guys. You don't have to come up with everything from scratch. Remember, I'm teaching you this thing as if I'm starting with only 50K and no experience. If I'm doing it for myself, I'll do it a lot differently. I'm just showing you how I was going to do it if I was broke tomorrow and I don't have anything else, right? So I want to maximize free as much as I can.
Exactly.
Right? I want to maximize free as much as I can. So I'm going to look at similar sales letters that people have written, because I don't care what your product is. Somebody has sold it somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Not necessarily in Nigeria, but they have sold it in the US or the UK or in Australia or in Canada or somewhere in Europe. In February, or no, okay, that was early March. In early March, I was in Dubai for an affiliate conference. So they call it Affiliate World. There were 6,000 affiliates who came for that, 6,237 actually, affiliates who came, and 200 companies supporting affiliates. 204 companies who had products and services that they were selling to affiliates. Do you understand what that means? 204 freaking companies selling to affiliates. Some of them provide cards, some of them provide web hosting, some of them provide payment systems, some of them provide traffic, some of them provide offers, all sorts. I saw so many offers, I was like, my goodness. All sorts. So whatever product you come up with and choose, I can assure you that somebody somewhere is selling it. And you can look at how they are selling it, their headline, and tweak it. So if they say 1 in 10 Americans are losing their women because of erectile dysfunction, guess what you will say your own? You now say 1 in 10 Nigerian men are losing their women. You see how I changed it?
Exactly.
Right? To other men because of erectile dysfunction. This is how to make sure your wife does not join the list. You understand? And the person in his mind is like, God forbid, my wife will not join the list. Please, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do to make sure she doesn't join the list? Right? So anyway, this is an example of I'm my disclaimers.
Yeah, so you understand the concept of what I was saying. So
yeah, I just need you guys to get the idea.
Yeah.
So you do that and you start running your ads. Now, if you're selling a sexual health product, in fact, if you're selling any health product, you have to be very, very careful how especially if you're advertising especially if you're advertising on Facebook. There's a way you will write your ads and they will ban it.
Mm.
So if you use the words you, right? If you use words like you, they will ban your ad. Because Facebook doesn't want you to mention people on an individual basis with those kind of products. They don't want you to assume that the products are going to, they don't want you to assume that the products are going to solve people's problems permanently, right? Again, it's a whole other topic, right? But what I want you to do is just Google how to be compliant on Facebook. Google it. You are going to see how to craft your ads and the things you need to avoid so that your ads don't get banned. Okay. So I'm going to hand over to Ayola. So he's going to tell you, because he can explain Sniper. I love Sniper CRM, but this guy created Sniper CRM. He can explain it to you far better than I can ever do. So I'm going to let him do that, and then we're going to finish with and answer some questions, and then we can close. Okay?
Awesome.
All right, bye.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much for that, sir. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot too, even with my wealth of experience and the rest. I learned a lot. So guys, drop some comments in the comment section. Let's know that you appreciate and you got value from this nugget. This is not actually more than nuggets. It's a masterclass. If you got value, just say, I got value. Let's see some comments. Oh, value. Awesome. This is awesome. So there are a couple of questions that...
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
So yeah, there are a couple of questions that our participants on this call would want to drop. So guys, if you have any question, just give me another 15 minutes, right, to walk you through what we have for you, right? Then you drop your questions and Mr. Ronald will answer them one after the other, right? So he talked about maximizing your ad spend, right? As an e-commerce business owner, you want to spend little amount of money and make maximum amount of sales, right? So there's a way you are supposed to structure your funnel. Of course, I know because of the time, Mr. Ronald skipped this, and because of the limits, the cash constraint I placed on him at the beginning of this webinar, I told him that we are working with 50,000, right? So, but notwithstanding, this is something that you should start using from tomorrow. What do I mean? We all know the cost of advertising now is going very, very high. You cannot gonna do those days where you spend 2,000 naira and you get sales of 500,000. Gonna those days, right? So what you want to do is you want to structure your funnel in a way that you can sell 3 products at a time, right? So you're advertising a main product. Someone sees that on your ad. It lands on your sales page. You are going to show the person another product similar to the main product, because at the end of the day, 20-30% of the people that will buy your main product will pick that other product. This is like free money for you. So if I'm selling, let me pick an example of a product. Okay, let's use the battery jump starter, the portable car battery charger, for example. That is my main product. While I'm going to the market to find products or I'm trying to import, I'm also looking out for other products that I can bundle, like I can sell together with this, right? So I can look for something like maybe battery tester, for example, something that will allow me to test my car battery. So anybody that lands on my sales page that wants to buy portable car battery charger, he will just see somewhere on the page there that this is another product, which is maybe half the price of the battery charger, right? If 10 people buy your main product, I can show you that 3 or 4 will pick that other product. By the time they submit that form, the next page, right, which you call your thank you page, what the e-commerce guys do is that they are wasting that page. On that page, you are supposed to hit them with another product closely related to the main product. So at the end of the day, you are having 3 products being sold at the same time. So that when you spend 10,000 on ads, instead of people coming to buy just one product and you're making 100,000, you are now selling 3 products and 10,000 naira still spent on ads. At the end of the day, you're going to make total sales of something around 300,000 or 400,000 naira. That is how you maximize your ad spend. So that's one of the main things that Sniper CRM will do for you. All right. So if you're going to start your e-commerce business from scratch, or you're trying to scale, scaling is not just all about going to your Facebook ads and scaling. It's beyond that. All right. You should find a way to maximize your ad spend. Then number 2, how do you do your follow-up system? People that place order for your products today, I assure you, not all of them will pick the product. By the time you call or your customer support staff call them, many of them will tell you they traveled and this and that. Majority of e-commerce business owners, once they call the customer 2 or 3 times, and that's the end. They forget about the customer, and it ends there, right? So you don't want to be that kind of person. The way you are going to structure your business is that you have an automated follow-up sequence that will take care of all the follow-ups until the person buys. So at the end of the day, you find out that more than half of people that came to your sales page to order for your product end up buying, right? In our business, you see the industry average of delivery, successful delivery rates, about 35-40%, thereabout. But because of the way we structured ours, we are doing something somewhere around 85-90, at times as high as 95, because of the automated follow-up system. That's another thing Sniper CRM will do for you. It makes sure that you are bringing in more money than you would ordinarily have done if you were not using Sniper CRM. All right. And then something very, very critical that e-commerce business owners neglect is business management and numbers. All right. As a business owner, you want to be at the top of your game. You want to know everything going on in your business. You want to be able to track your orders. You want to be able to process orders, be able to know everything from inventory, stock left with your delivery agent, your stock left in your office, and everything A to Z. So these are the major things that made us build Sniper CRM. We have been using this for over 2 years now, and we have several. As you can see on this call, if you look at the chat, you could see a lot of people saying they know about Sniper CRM, they are using Sniper CRM. So I want you to give me another 10 minutes, right? I'm going to log into this amazing software and show you how it will help your e-commerce business, whether as a newbie or as a professional. All right. And at the end of the day, I'll give you an offer which I'm sure you will not want to miss. All right. So let me quickly share my screen and I go in. Okay, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please just drop a yes in the comment section. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? I want to see yes in the comment section. Can you see my screen? Okay, yes, awesome. So I'm not going to waste any much of your time. This is the login page to Sniper CRM. I put my username, I put my password, I go into my account. Of course, this is a test account for the purpose of this demo. Now, when you registered for this webinar call, right, you received an automated WhatsApp. It was not done manually, it's an automated system. And this is done from Sniper CRM. So you can imagine when customers fill your order form and you're hitting them with a message that talks about the product, like thank you for your order for this product. You put the product price, you even put the picture or the video of the product and you send it to them on their WhatsApp. So, I mean, you're going to stand out from the crowd. Customers are wowed by this. That's number one. And number two, customers will not tell you this product, I don't know how much it is. By the time your delivery man brings it and it's they will start arguing with the delivery man. That is gone because they have all this information sent to them on their WhatsApp, right? And by the time you are processing their order, maybe the order's been delivered, or you move the order to any other status, maybe scheduled. Anything you do at all, the customers will be notified on WhatsApp, just the way you got these WhatsApp messages when you signed up for Snipers for this webinar. Even 1 hour before the webinar started, you received a WhatsApp message. Everything is 100% automated within Sniper CRM. So I'm logged into the dashboard now, and I'm just going to go straight to the core features of Sniper CRM and what it will do for you. Number one, as an e-commerce business owner, if you have never struggled with your inventory before, then maybe you are just starting e-commerce business yesterday, all right? Inventory is a very big issue for e-commerce business owners. What do I mean? You send products to your delivery agents, you don't know, you cannot track them. You cannot track the quantity left with your delivery agent. Most times you have to rely on the words of your delivery agent. You ask them how many is left with them. Some time ago, something happened that we sent product to an agent and the agent told us the product was finished, right? Only for us to do our in-house calculation. This was about 3 years ago or more. And we found out that this agent should have 6 products left with him. By the time I confronted him and asked that this product you said is finished, we should have 6 left with you. He said, okay, he was going to check. Then when he checked, he gave me a feedback in the evening and said that, oh, he's sorry, that he just found out that he saw 5 of the products under his bed, that a linon covered it. You can imagine. So just imagine the amount of quantity of products you are losing because you cannot track or know the exact quantity of your stock left with your delivery agents, all right? So without wasting more time, let me just go straight. Look at this. Inventory, we have a lot of menus here, users, product categories, and the rest. But let me just go straight to the main part of it, all right? So the inventory now, Sniper CRM allows you or helps you manage your inventory 100% accurate. So when you receive goods either from China or from the local markets, right, you record it as incoming stock so that Sniper CRM will know that you have received stock in your stock, all right? So you just come to incoming stock and then you select the product, you select the quantity that you received and you save, all right? So the network is, my network is acting up now. So guys, can you hear me? Let me be sure so that I know I'm not just talking to myself. Can you hear me? Your inventory is something you have to be careful about. Yes, very, very important. Your inventory, don't joke with it. It can mess up your business. One thing is, when you are doing e-commerce and you want to do it well, you cannot afford to be sending products to your delivery agents only when an order has come in, all right? So what you need to do is you need to be able to send the products to your delivery agent nationwide before the orders start coming in, so that when the orders come, the delivery agents can deliver the products that same day. There's nothing, try to eliminate 2 days or 3 days delivery time frame. It's not good for your business because we are operating cash on delivery, right? You want to deliver as fast as possible, because if you allow a day or days pass between when your customer ordered and when you deliver, I can assure you are going to lose more than half of the orders that came in. So you want to be able to get your products to your delivery agent as fast as possible. So look at incoming stock. Look at this, add incoming stock. So assuming this is a product I'm bringing in, let's say dash camera, I put the 100 pieces and I save it. That is all. That is the very first step you need to do on Sniper CRM. Number 2, outgoing stock. All your delivery agents, you must have registered them here under agents. Then you want to now send stock to them so that Sniper CRM can have that record. What you do is you go to add outgoing stock, all right? Then you select the product you're sending out. Now watch this. Sniper CRM will automatically calculate the quantity of the product, total quantity of that product that you have. And it's going to show you so that you know that this quantity you're trying to send is not up to, or is more than the quantity that you have. Okay, my network, I think the network is acting up. Okay, stay with me, guys. Just stay with me. Okay, so let me just continue explaining it while the network loads. and page loads. So what am I trying to say? You are moving products from your office or your store to agents, maybe in Abuja, in Kano, and the rest. You record it here, you put the quantity that you are sending out, and then you save it. By the time the orders come in, Sniper CRM will automatically help you do all the deductions and show you the quantity of your product that is left with your delivery agents, all right? As you can see here, under the network is crazy. Network is acting up. Okay. Let me confirm. Benz, okay, you're seeing my screen, fine. Okay, just stay with me, please, stay with me. Let me, Mr. Ronald, can I make you a host and quickly switch this network?
Okay, cool.
Okay, let me make you a host and then I'll switch the network back.
All right.
Okay, I've switched it back now. So can you still see my screen? Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, just type yes in the comments, the comment section. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Yes, okay, good. So I've switched my network and we are back, right? So now I was talking about sending your stock to your delivery agents. You record it here, you go to outgoing stock. Now watch this. You pick a product you want to send out. Sniper CRM, can you see what happened here? Total quantity left in office or store. So you know that this is the quantity you have in your office, meaning you cannot send more than what you have. If you try to send more than what you have in your store, it is going to give you an error that you cannot send more than that. Why? So that you can have 100% accurate inventory at all time. All right. So, and then if you are going to send from one agent to another agent, maybe you are instructing your Port Harcourt agent to send to your Kano agent, for example, you say, this option, are you sending this product from one agent to another? You simply select yes. All right. Select the agent you want to send from, and the agent, the state the agent covers. That is you are moving the product from one of the states that the agent cover, right? Then you select the agent you are sending to. Now, what will happen here? Quantity left with that agent. This agent, Abraham, in Kaduna, he has 2 of this product left. It means that I cannot send 3 to whoever I'm going to send to here. Automatically, Sniper CRM will not allow you to save it, so that you can have 100% accurate inventory at all time, all right? So you select the state you're sending to. As you can see here, 2, so I can only send maybe 1 or 2 pieces, and I add it. Once you add it and you mark it as received here, you will see received here. It means now that that stock that you've sent to that agent will be added to the quantity the agent has left with him. So if the agent has 5, you sent 2, it means he's going to have 7 stock left with him, all right? Then your stock left in your office, at any given time, you can just come here and look at the quantity left of any of your products that you have left in the office. So as these products are being sold, right, it's going to be deducting them automatically for you. Then stock left with your agent, which is the main thing here, for you to know all the quantity of the products you have left with your delivery agents nationwide, all right? So once you click this, it's going to show you all the products and the agents and the states that they have, the quantity they have sold, the quantity they sent out from their own state, the quantity they received in their own state from other agents, and then the total quantity left. As you can see here, you can see quantity sold, quantity to other agents, quantity in from other agents, quantity left, right? And this is what you are interested in, so that you can know when it's time to restock, all right? And Sniper CRM has low stock alert reminder. So there's no need for you to be worrying about your quantity of product when it's running low. It's going to send you a reminder on WhatsApp, on SMS, and email when your stock is running low, all right? So if you go to your products here now, let's open a product. Let's edit a product. Just edit this product now, and you go straight to the bottom of the page. I think the network is just... Okay, so edit. So look at this now, low stock reminder. Can you see? Low stock alert quantity reminder. So once your stock gets to 10 pieces, it's going to send you a reminder, so you know it's time to restock. Now, once your stock gets to 5 pieces left with any of your delivery agents, it's going to send you a reminder on WhatsApp, on SMS, and email. All right. Then I talked about, that is all for inventory, but I'm still going to come back to that again later. But let me quickly talk about this. What do you call it now? 3 products in your funnel. Your main product, the product you are going to show them on the same sales page, which is called your order bump, and then your upsell product. All right. So look at this now. Let me preview one of these forms here and show you how this is actually where you create the forms that you are going to embed on your sales page. All right. Look at this now. Preview order form. Can you see? So this is the form. Once your customers fill this form, right? They fill it and they come here. Can you see? This is what we call order bump. So you need to look for a product that is closely related to the main product and just put it there. It's not going to cost you anything and you're not spending a dime on ads, right? So imagine 5 people out of 20 pick this. That's free money for you, all right? So if they want it, they say, yes, I want this, and then they select the quantity they want and they save it. Once they save it, it's going to take them straight to the upsell page, which is going to show them another product again, something like this. Let me show you. So preview upsell. So okay. So this is preview upsell form. So this is what your upsell is going to look like. All right. So once they finish filling that form I showed you before with the order bump, they select it. They land here. They now select the quantity. You see, they are not going to fill any form again because you have captured their details from the previous form. Just select the quantity they want, and you can integrate pay stack, floater wave, or even bank transfer option, which they can now see their bank details to pay into. All right. And then you have the cash on delivery option, and then they add this to their order. So it's like 3-in-1 combo, right? So it's something that you should never ever joke with. So let me see some comments in the comment section. Then I'll continue. This is awesome, right? I'm waiting to see some comments before I continue.
Yep.
Nice one. Okay, nice one. More. Fantastic. Okay. You are a beast. Wonderful. Okay, fine. I'm encouraged. Now, what I'm showing you is live. It's not something that maybe we are still testing it out or we are the only ones using it. We have a lot of people using it and we have testimonials. If you go to our website, snipercrm.io, you are going to see a lot of testimonials there, people that are using it and their business has never remained the same. All right. So now, this is another key feature, orders. When customers fill that form, it brings them here. This is where you process your orders. All right. So let me just close this so that you can see the screen better. Right. So those forms I showed you, once they fill it, you can see at the top here, you can see this week performance, last week performance. So you're already even seeing your numbers. So that at any given time, you can know that, oh, my last week performance, it was better than or is better than what I'm doing this week. So it means you're not doing something, like something is wrong somewhere. You need to start buckling up, all right? So I'm going to come back to that later. Now, when you scroll down, you will see all the orders that you have sorted into their respective tabs. So all the orders that came in are fresh, they are pending. Once you call the customer is waiting for the product, you move them to either confirmed or awaiting. And once you do that, the customers will get notified by SMS, by email, or WhatsApp. More importantly, WhatsApp. All right. So you don't want to joke with that. Okay, let me switch my browser. I don't know. For a while now, I've had issues with Mac with. Just a minute, please. So everything I'm showing you are things that will help your e-commerce business. All right. It's not necessarily about the fact that I'm trying to introduce this software to you, but why am I introducing it to you is to help your e-commerce business. That is the main thing. All right. So let us go to orders now, and I'll show you what I mean. So look at this now. You can see all the orders. So these are test orders that will fill here. You can see pending. It's still loading. Network is not really cooperating this evening. Fine. So you can see. So these are all the orders. Exactly. So look at it. These are the orders. So you can see the customer details here. When you scroll to your right-hand side, you can see everything you can do about the order. You can process the order. Once you call the customer is waiting, you put it on awaiting. When you say awaiting, it's going to ask you which agent do you want to deliver the product. You pick the agent, right? If the agent is asking for a commitment fee, you put the commitment fee there, all right? That is okay, delivered. So if it's awaiting, the same thing. If you're shipping the product, you put it on shipped. If it's scheduled, you click schedule. It's going to ask you which day is the order going to be scheduled for. So if the customer says deliver on the 22nd, you put it there. If it gives you a particular time, maybe by 7 p.m., you put it there. And Sniper CRM will send you a reminder. So all the orders that are due for delivery, you will get reminders. So you don't need to bother yourself about trying to find orders that you have scheduled for a later date. All right. So this allows you to close more of your sales. Gone are those days where you have your Excel spreadsheet and you have to go there every blessed day to go and check which of the orders are due for today, which one are due for tomorrow. Sniper CRM it does everything for you automatically, automatic reminder and notifications. All right. So you can see not picking calls. If I say not picking calls, it's going to send the customer a default WhatsApp and SMS message. So, and that one you can find them under the WhatsApp templates. You can see this is a template here that you can use to customize the kind of messages that goes out for any of this action. If you mark the order as number switched off, you have a template for it. All right. If you schedule your order, you have a template for it. If you mark an order as shipped, you have a template for it. It was WhatsApp and SMS that allows your customer to get notified. So look at this. It will sort out all your orders based on the order status they belong to. So at any given time, I want to know how many orders I've delivered. I just click delivered here and you see all the orders. And you can use any of these search parameters here to filter out any orders. So if you are not using this kind of solution to manage your e-commerce business, to manage your orders, to receive your orders and process your orders, my friend, you are not doing e-commerce business. That's the truth. That is just the honest truth. You are not doing an e-commerce business. Your WP form you use to receive orders is shit. Is hurting your business, and at the end of the day, it's going to kill your business. I'm not joking with you. It's going to kill your business because you cannot track anything. You cannot do any follow-up automatic unless you want to be a slave in your business where you are going to be spending all the time in the world to reply and check what is going on in your business. All right. So that is that for orders. Now look at this. I talked about the inventory. That's what I'm coming back to later. If you are trying to mark an order as delivered, right? Sniper CRM has something. It's going to check what is the quantity of the stock that you have. So if I say I'm marking this order as delivered now, it's going to check and show me the quantity of the product. So if I say this product is delivered by this guy, now look at this. Total quantity left is 9. So automatically, it means that this guy, this agent, Theophilus, has 9 units of that product. I cannot come here and say I've delivered 10 or 11. It will not allow me. This way, your inventory is 100% accurate at all time. All right. So don't ever joke with this inventory management and order management and processing on Sniper CRM. All right. Then let me quickly go to the WhatsApp, which is one of the main things. In fact, I got tons of questions asking, how did you do the WhatsApp? How come? How come? How come? Now, this is it. On Sniper CRM, we have this WhatsApp. You just click on setup. This setup allows you to add the WhatsApp number, scan your QR code so that it is connected with Sniper CRM. Once you do that, that is all. It means Sniper CRM now is able to use your WhatsApp number. And from there, you can now continue to do anything you want to do, like your automation, as you can see, add new WhatsApp number, just click it, put your number, and then at the end of the day, you come down and scan, you see scan QR code here, click to start service, scan QR code, and that is it. All right. Now look at this marketing. Marketing means I want to send out bulk WhatsApp messages, like right now, to a segment of my customers based on the product and the order status. So if I pick a product now and say maybe dash camera, right? Sniper CRM is going to show you the details of that product. That is the total number of orders that, okay, let me pick another product. I think that product doesn't have the WhatsApp number linked to it. Okay, let me check the comment section, the chats. What are you guys saying? Is it cloud-based? Yes, 100% cloud-based. Sales and inventory app. I'd say yes, more than sales and inventory. It's more than sales and inventory, right? Okay, don't worry. I will come back to the questions, all right? So I'm glad you are following me. Just stay with me and pay very close attention, all right? So I've selected the product. Now I want to do bulk WhatsApp message to customers that have bought Benz. Of course, this is a test product for this account, all right? So all I have to do is customers that we have delivered this product to, I just say delivered, right? Then I put the message and I can call out their name. Hello, Michael, just put it there. Customer name, hi. Then I put customer's name there. Then I put the message I want to put there. I can even add the emojis, right? Then I can upload a photo or a video of the product. So now, when you are selling, Mr. Ronald talked about having a niche, getting a market, right? Mm-hmm. What that does is that it allows you to milk that niche dry. Continue to milk and milk and milk. And how do you do that? By offering new products. So someone that has bought Benz from me, for example, I could say, okay, this person that we have delivered Benz to, I want to now introduce a new product and tell him that, okay, thank you for your order of Benz that you bought from us last time. Because you bought Benz, we are giving you 50% discount on this maybe car tracker device. You see? So all I have to do is I just come here and say, people that have bought Benz, send this message to them. So you can now upsell, cross-sell, and continue to sell as many products as are available in that niche. You see? So someone that bought Benz, you cannot come and be telling him you want to sell him maybe fertility product. He might buy, but it doesn't relate. It's not niche. You're already going outside of the niche, all right? So that's why you need to niche down so that you can serve that niche to the maximum capacity, milk that niche dry, all right? So once you select it, put the message there and you send it, everybody in that order status, because this is people that you have delivered this product to, everybody without that status will receive that message. So that's how you do your WhatsApp marketing. Then automation, which is one of the sweetest things on Sniper CRM, allows you to set automation messages that will be sent out to your customers maybe on day 1, on day 2, on day 3. Just set it down there and just go and sleep. Sniper CRM will do everything for you. Your customers will just be receiving those messages and they'll be wondering how come. All right. So look at this now. All the customers that maybe they are on pending or that we have scheduled the product to, that kept giving excuses, scheduling and keep scheduling. I can just say, okay, I want to send, what is my trigger? The trigger is people that are on schedule, all right? All the customers are on schedule. So I can say on day 1, this is the message you send. So just come here and put the message. You can put the customer's name, the product they ordered for, and everything. Just put it there. And Sniper CRM will send it. You put on that one and say on day 2 or maybe on day 5. So this day automation is how it works. It's just like your email autoresponder. All your customers are moved to on the second day, they are moved to +1. So if a customer is on day 1 today, it's going to be on day 2 tomorrow. It will be on day 3 next tomorrow. So you just put messages that will be sent out to them on these days so that when they receive these messages, maybe you put discount or maybe you are telling them you're giving them free gifts. It's going to help your conversion. It will help your conversion. I'm talking from experience. We use this, all right? So you don't want to joke with it. You need to have a system that would do all the follow-up for you automatically. So that is WhatsApp for you. And it's the same thing we have on the SMS and the email, all right? So if you are doing e-commerce business and you do not know your business numbers, I don't know what you are doing. You are not running a business, all right? So we have what we call the accounting section that gives you all the accounting report of your business. So we have the cash inflow, bank inflow, there are a lot. But the main one is this cash report. Cash report will tell you what is your net profit. When you have made sales, you record your expenses, all right? All your expenses, maybe you pay salaries, you run ads and everything. You record everything on Sniper CRM. And when you are creating a product, it's going to ask you what is the cost price of the product, so that it's going to know that this is your capital base. At the end of the day, it's going to do a computation for you. Computation, as you can see here, sales report for this week. Of course, this is a test data, right? You can see all your other bombs products, which I've shown you before. You can see all your upsell products, total that you have sold. Then your free gifts, you can also see the free gift product. If you have free gifts attached to your product, all right? Then your total expenses, you can see them. Now, this is the main thing that a lot of e-commerce business owners struggle with. They don't know their numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you're not doing business, all right? So the fact that you have had total delivery of 200,000 does not mean you have made 200,000, right? There are delivery fees attached to that cost. There are expenses cost, like your ad spend and a lot of other things. Sniper CRM will deduct everything for you. You can see your product cost. This is your capital base. This is, like I said, this is a test account. You can see your total expenses. Then at the end of the day, you can see your net profit. So at the end of the day, you might even be running at a loss. You might be running at a loss. You don't know. You are buying a product for 25K. You're selling at 30,000 or 35,000, and you think you're making profit of 10,000. No. By the time all your expenses are factored in, at the end of the day, your net profit is going to be maybe 3,000, and you'll be like, but you have already spent both your capital, both the profit. You spent it because you saw that the money came into your bank account and you felt you've made 200,000, right? So it's very important not to joke with your business numbers. Sniper CRM will help you have all your business numbers at your fingertips, A to Z, at any given instance. You can see your top selling states so that you can know where to put more of your advertising budget, all right? Your top selling products, you now know that, oh, these are the products that are selling the most, so that you don't need to waste more energy on the ones that are not selling, all right? Your inventory report, your expenses report, and all that. So, sorry, can you please mute, whoever is on mute, just mute yourself, right? So that we can just continue, and I give you what I have for you this evening. Then we call it a day, right? So then we have the users. Users here allows you to manage your staff. So when you have your customer support staff, you have your inventory manager, you have your marketers and the rest, all right? You create an account for them here. Why? So that you can monitor their performance. This is a performance-based system that will tell you how well are they doing, so that you know whether to pay them salary or to pay them commission or bonuses. As you can see here now, pay salary, this is a fixed salary you want to pay. Commission you want to pay, you put it there. Now, are you going to pay this commission if they meet a sales target? That is, you want to give them a sales target. You say yes. So if it means that if you put a sales target of 80% here, if this staff you're creating does not meet this sales target, it's not going to earn the commission you want to pay him here, all right? And the commission you can set in denomination, either percentage, maybe percentage of total sales, or a lump sum, maybe 50,000. You put it there, and that is all you need to do here, right? So we have, okay, then look at the staff earnings now, shows you the performance of those staff. So at the end of the month or every week, you just come here and look at it. What is their performance? So how many orders have they closed? So as they are closing orders, Sniper CRM is tracking it, recording it against their names, so that you can easily know who is working and who is not working, all right? Then we have many other things like the Facebook hidden audience, your ID card generator that allows you to generate ID card that you can use to verify your Facebook account, your tax certificate generator that allows you to generate tax certificate that you can use to verify your business manager, all right? Okay, yeah, that's it. And then your product category allows you to have like multiple brands inside your Sniper CRM account. So if you're in the fashion niche, you're in the auto niche, you're in the kitchen niche, you're in the health niche, you just come here and create like a brand for each of them, so that the numbers that will be used to communicate with your customers will be independent. The same thing with your brand name. So someone that is going to buy a car, it doesn't make sense for him to be seeing a message coming from Health Pro. Do you understand? So you segment them based on the niches you serve, and then you connect the WhatsApp number to each of them, so that all the messages sending out to your customers based on the brand the product belongs to it will use that WhatsApp number to send out messages to every one of them. So that's about it. So I cannot do justice to this. I cannot, unless we want to spend another 2 hours here. All right. So these are the main thing I want to show you, and every other aspect of it. Yes. And then let me quickly say that we have a 24/7 customer support desk. You are using Sniper CRM, you have an issue, even at 3 a.m., we have somebody there to attend to you 24/7. All right. Many people don't believe that this is a Nigerian company because of the way we run it, because of the way what we have built and what we are still building. All right. So let me quickly take 1 or 2 questions, and then I would share what I have with you. Okay, Sniper CRM, you are the boss. Yeah, thank you so much. Recorded part, yes, you will. This is mad. Yeah, awesome. So, right. So, guys, what do you think? Your customer support is mad. Yes, even at 3 a.m., yes, of course, I said it. We have a 24/7 support desk that takes care of everything. Sniper CRM needs internet. Yes, you need internet access to access Sniper CRM. Email automation, everything is there. Everything is there. All right. So now the question on your mind now is, how can you get access to Sniper CRM? That is the main thing you should be asking right now. How do you get access to Sniper CRM? Now, our website address is snipercrm.io. Snipercrm.io. Let me just show you. This is our website, snipercrm.io. So if you go here, you will see what we have. Our pricing, you see all the features. Just let's go to pricing. Pricing will take you straight to, please don't mind this HTTPS. There's a clock issue with this MacBook, all right? So this is the pricing that we have. We have the monthly plan and we have the yearly plans, all right? So if you're going for, we have the Big Boss monthly that costs 8,500 naira, but it's limited to 3 users, 3 products, 3 other forms, 3 other bombs, 3 upsells, and every other thing you see here, all right? While the Big Boss plan has the unlimited everything. Then we have the Dawn monthly plan. Then we have the yearly plan also. We have the basic yearly plan, 70,000 a year, Big Boss yearly, 85,000, and then the Dawn 400,000. The yearly plan has the same thing, 3 users all across for the basic, and then the Big Boss unlimited. But I have an offer for you. I have an offer for you for this night and the next 24 hours. Now, WhatsApp service costs 5,000 naira every month. All right. But if you want to go for a yearly plan, it's 50,000 naira a year. So if you are going to pick Big Boss plan with WhatsApp, it means that this Big Boss plan, you're going to pay 85,000, and then you want to pick WhatsApp, you're going to pay 50,000. That is 135,000. All right. But I have a special offer for you right now, and it's for fast action takers. You are running an e-commerce business. You need something that will help you maximize your profit. You need something that will help you manage your business effectively and make you more money while you are working less. This is non-negotiable, all right? So what is my offer for you? If you go to snipercrm.io/offer, this is what I have for you today, and it's for 24 hours, all right? The basic yearly plan, which you saw for 70,000, yeah, as you can see here, 70,000. This is our normal website, official website, 70,000. You are going to pay only 60,000 for a year. While the Big Boss plan that gives you everything unlimited, you can see unlimited user, unlimited product, unlimited offer, you're paying only 75,000 instead of 85,000. All right. So this Dawn plan are for the big boys like Mr. Ronald. So let us leave that one for now. So we on this call now. These are the 2 plans available for you. The Big Boss, the basic yearly, you pay 70 instead of 80, and then the Big Boss, you pay 85 instead of, oh, sorry, I'm mixing it up. You pay 60 for basic yearly instead of 70. You pay 75 for Big Boss yearly instead of 85. But that's not all. If you take up my offer now, I'm going to give you this extra bonus. I'm going to give you WhatsApp for 6 months. What does that mean? If you were coming to our website, you need to pay for 6 months. It's going to cost you 5,000 naira times 6. That's 30,000 to use WhatsApp for 6 months, and it's going to give you all these features you have here. All right, you're not going to pay anything. So I'm just going to give you 6 months access to use WhatsApp. What does that mean? It means now you can integrate WhatsApp to your e-commerce marketing and sales. You can do your follow-ups with your WhatsApp and everything A to Z while you work less. You sleep with peace of mind knowing that work is going on without your involvement. All right. And then I'm going to make your commission. Like you already know, okay, I didn't talk about it when I was doing the demo. We have the affiliate marketing section that gives you 30% commission when you refer anybody to use Sniper CRM. If you take up my offer, I'm going to make that your commission to be a recurring one, so that anytime anybody you have referred to makes a payment, if the person keeps making payments, you're going to be getting that 30% commission. All right? That's what is recurring is all about. You keep earning that amount of money every time the person makes payments. All right? Now I'm going to give you access to our mastermind group on Telegram. It's a group that I created with a vision to have the big players in the e-commerce industry coming to share their tips, experience, and everything to help e-commerce business owners. You drop your questions there. There are people to respond to it, and your answers, provide answers to any questions you have at all. So it's more like it's a mastermind group that you don't want to joke with. All right? So I'm going to charge you, I'm going to take 100,000 for you to be in that group. I'm going to give you access to that free because you take up my offer. And the biggest one of it is this, my 2020 playbook. In 2020, when the COVID was mad, we made so much money that many people cannot even dream of. All right. Of course, and we have done much more than that. But 2020, I took my time. I documented the process. It's a 2-hour, 35 minutes video, 2-hour, 45 minutes video, A to Z of how we started the business, how we moved it to 110 million naira worth of sales, the Facebook ad strategies, the business management strategies, how we scaled our business, everything A to Z. That alone is 500K. I'm going to give you access to that if you join this, if you take up this offer right now. All right. So how do you get access to it? Now, I'm a good guy. I feel everybody should have access to something that is good. And I don't want to use price as a barrier. Normally, I would have said, if you are not going to pay 60,000 or 75K for the basic or big boss yearly plan, then that's the end. Just go, forget about it. When you get that money, you can come back. But I'm considering that, okay, there must be some people on this call that might not have all the money complete right now. I'm giving the option to make part payments. Of course, if you pay full payment right now, just click on this pay now. It's going to take you to Paystack where you pay securely and you get instant access to Sniper CRM. You start using it from this night, all right, if you pay right now. But, okay, you want to key into this, but you don't have 60,000 and 75K to pay right now for these offers here. I allow you pay 20,000 just to key in your slots, all right? So these are the account details for that. Either you want to pay the full payment or the part payments. You can do a transfer to this bank account shown on your screen, and then you chat with us on WhatsApp. Now, if you pay 20,000, we give you 7 days to balance up. That's enough time, more than enough time for you to come up with the balance, and you get access to Sniper CRM. But if you make your payment complete tonight, right now, you start using Sniper CRM right now. We have a lot of video tutorials that shows you how to navigate around the system, all right? So you can see here under Academy, we have all the videos there. You take your time, go there, watch the videos, and you'll be blown away by what we have here. Like I said, I cannot do justice to what we have built. This software is a monster. It's responsible for the success of so many e-commerce business owners. If you go to our website, this is our offer page here. You will see a lot of video testimonials of people. These are real people. This is not wash. All right, these are real people that have used Sniper CRM. You can watch their videos and see what they are saying about Sniper CRM. And it's going to be nice for you to jump on this so that your e-commerce business can move to the next level, right? So right now, take up this offer, snipercrm.io. Let me drop you in the comment section. Then we'll quickly take questions, and Mr. Ronald will give us a closing note, and we'll call it a night. So let me quickly type it there, snipercrm.io. That is the offer page. Now, I must warn you, this is only available for the next 24 hours, all right? I'm not those kind of marketers, internet marketers that will tell you it's going to be available, and then you come there and you still meet the page. This page is going down in the next 24 hours, all right? It's going down. And this is the only place you can get this offer, all right? This is the only place you can get this offer. So I've dropped the link there, snipercrm.io/offer, right? So if you land here, you want to pay full payment, click this pay now. It takes you to Paystack, you make your payment, or you want to key into it, you don't want to miss this special offer. Like I said, these are the things I'm going to give you a recap. I'm going to give you 6 months WhatsApp service, free. People on this call that are using Sniper CRM, please don't be offended, all right? Because these guys paid. I did not give anybody this. They paid for Sniper CRM and they paid for WhatsApp service separately. So guys, please just pardon me. We need to have more people joining us. We can't be the only ones enjoying this software, right? So please pardon me if you're on this call and you are using Sniper CRM and you did not get this offer. Please pardon me, right? So, and I said I'm going to make your commission recurring, 30% recurring, as long as the people you refer continue to make payment for Sniper CRM, you keep getting your 30% for life, all right? And I'm going to put you on a mastermind group on Telegram, and I'm going to give you a 2-hour, 49-minute video that shows you how we grew our business to 110 million naira worth of sales in 2020, despite the COVID lockdown, all right? All the techniques, the secrets, and everything that we did is in that video. So log on, click this. Okay, the link is on the comment section. Click it now, land on this page and make your payment, and I'll be expecting you on the other side, all right? So now, you might be saying, okay, this software, I've never used it before. I'm just hearing about it the first time. I want to put your mind at ease, all right? I'm giving you a 60-day money back guarantee if you use Sniper CRM for 60 days. 60 days, even if it's on day 59 or day 60, that is 2 months, and you feel Sniper CRM is not good for you, it's not serving you, just chat with us on WhatsApp. In 48 hours, you are going to get your money back, 100% refund, all right? Okay, look at this. These are the testimonials. These are real people. So if you don't know at least 2 of these faces here, then maybe you are just starting e-commerce today. At least you should know at least 2 or 3 of these faces here, and you can read the comments here from their testimonials, all right? So back to my money back guarantee. If Sniper CRM doesn't serve you, 60 days time, send us a message and you get your full refund, 100%, all right? 100%. So you have nothing to lose, all right? So, like I said before, we have 24/7 customer support desk to help you, to guide you and put you through anything, any challenges or questions you have. So I think that will be all. Let me quickly take 1 or 2 questions, and I'll pass it on to Mr. Ronald to answer the questions based on what's okay. So, okay, I only need email packet. No, you don't. You can't use only email, and you cannot use only WhatsApp. You need a subscription. You need a Sniper CRM subscription, all right, for you to be able to use either the email or the WhatsApp service. Must I be connected to internet 24/7? No. Once you have done your automation, maybe your WhatsApp automation, your SMS automation, and emails, close Sniper CRM is to do all the work. You don't need to be online, like connected on your laptop before it sends out. It's all in the cloud. You are not installing anything on your system. Everything's on the cloud. You do it once, save it, and go and sleep, all right? Must we buy a plan before we can join the affiliate plan? No, you will not. No, not so. But if you don't join a plan, you will not get your commission recurring. It means anybody that you bring in, you only get 30% commission the first payment they make. The subsequent payment, you're not going to get any commission, right? So thank you so much for being with me till now, even with the network challenges. Okay, thank you, amazing software. Yeah, thank you so much. Subscribe 1-year package, okay? Discounts. Okay, chat us on WhatsApp. We'll see what we can do. Just chat on WhatsApp. Or more query success. Chat us on WhatsApp. We'll see what we can do. Right. So that's the link. snipercrm.io/offer. Going down in the next 24 hours. Mr. Ronald, please, you have the floor.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, this is an amazing offer. The first time I had this presentation also, I was like, man, this guy knows how to put an offer together.
We learned from the Godfathers.
So guys, if you're in e-commerce, please get this thing. I can assure you, I'm guaranteeing it by myself. Even by myself, I'm guaranteeing it. Aside Ayola's own guarantees, aside Sniper CRM guarantee, myself, I'm guaranteed. Use it for 2 months. If it doesn't work, I'll give you your money back. If it doesn't work as he has shown you that it works. Now, if you set up a product and you don't promote the product, of course you're not going to make money. It's not the platform's fault. But if you use it, you are going to see how easy it's going to be. How much easier it is going to be for you. So I'm going to take a couple of questions. I saw 2 questions that were very, very important.
Yes.
The very first one was by Coach Adobe, I think. And
yeah.
She said, do we hide? I think she was asking if she can. 1 minute, let me get it, because I thought it was a very important question to answer. Let me just go back up and find it.
Okay, it says, do ads targeting only Lagos still give good results?
No, I don't think it's that one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she said, is the automation evergreen? Okay, I think you answered that already.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll come back to answer those questions again. I will answer them again.
Yeah, and then the second one was by Oludami. That means was asking, what if I don't want, can I restrict the other users on my account from seeing parts of the account?
Exactly, you can. 100%. Let me show you. Let me quickly show you that. Let me show you that. So I'm logged in now. There's the back end. Just a second. So can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. So when you are creating a user, right? So this is a user now, users. So let me assume I'm creating a user now. Let me just hide this guy that logged me out again. Okay. So, and the platform is 100% secured. Is at least almost 100% hack proof. You cannot, I don't know. There's something I want us to try out. We are organizing a show where we are going to invite top hackers in Nigeria to come and penetrate all our softwares. We have 2 softwares now that are being sold to the local market and the international market. And then let us see live how it's going to be. That's how secure. We use bank encryption backend and a lot of other stuff that I don't want to mention here. So it's 100% secured. You don't have anything to worry about anybody hacking into your accounts or stealing your products, or no, you don't have anything like that to worry about, all right? And the kind of staffs we employ to manage Sniper CRM, either customer support or technical support, we did a thorough background check to be sure that they are not affiliated with e-commerce, because we don't want anybody that has interest in e-commerce to do this, so that it won't be like, oh, Sniper CRM are spying on products. No, anybody we find out that has affiliation with e-commerce, we just fired 2 people, I think in November or so, that we saw that like they are trying to, because it's in their agreement. As long as you're working with us, you must never do e-commerce. That's one of the things we do. So just to protect you, so that we don't want to situation whereby you say, they stole my product. We don't, that such things can never come up, all right? So that's that. So if you're creating a user now, see add user. Now, it's going to ask you, which user category are you trying to create? Let me move this guy away from the screen so that you can see the screen properly. Now, it's going to ask you which user category. So you say, assuming you are creating a customer support staff, right? It's going to now bring out all the menus that you have on your dashboard. You can now say, okay, this customer support staff, I want him to have access to, maybe, I don't want him to have access to dashboard. I don't want him to have access to forms. I want him to have access to maybe only orders and agents. Anything you don't want him to have access to, you just uncheck it here. Uncheck. And you save. Of course, you must have put the username, the staff name, the password, and everything, and then you save. Anything you don't want him to have access to, just uncheck it. So they will not have access to your business data. Like it's only what you give them access to that they have access to. All right. So I hope I answered that question.
Yeah. All right, guys. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, I will take about 3 of them, exactly. So that we don't keep you guys waiting. We've done over 2 hours already. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, I will take 3 questions, and then Ayula is going to close, because I'm the guest. I'm not the host. Okay.
It's been a very wonderful.
If there are none, I'll just let him close. But I want to thank all of you for taking the time to be here and for listening to me, and I hope that you learned. And one very important thing that I always like to say, right? Okay, let me just answer the question before saying that. Let's see. What's the ideal cost per click per conversion for e-com, and how do you target the right audience? Okay, cost per click is, see, I don't bother so much about cost per click. I look at ROI, right? Because my thinking is, if as long as I'm profitable, the cost per click really doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm profitable. You understand? And because your cost per click is never constant. So I can't tell you this is a cost per click for any product, because I can tell you and it will not be it. And these things change. Sometimes Facebook, if you're using Facebook, we do ads on Facebook, we do ads on Google. So sometimes calls per click, you'll be charged a particular amount today, and they will charge you something else tomorrow, and they will charge you something else next week. But the most important thing is to make sure that your ROAS, or return on ad spend, more as it were, is positive. You understand? So if my cost, this is what my good cost. This is how much it cost me to advertise. If I have 100 units and I spend 1 million on ads, so I will divide 100 units by 1 million. So I have an average cost, what it cost me to sell each one, right? And then I'm like, okay, so this is how much it cost me to deliver it. This is how much it cost me to I'll assign maybe like a figure maybe if I'm giving a staff a bonus on each one. So as long as I have enough, and enough can be anything you decide that for it to be. As long as I have enough left, I'm happy. Where I'm not happy is if I have less. So if I have lesser than I'm spending, then that's a problem, because it means that I don't have a business. So I now have to start thinking of, do I increase the price? Are there things I need to spend lesser on so that I can turn it cash positive, right? So how do I target the target audiences? So it's pretty simple. If I'm targeting, so I'm going to use the car thing, right? Because we're going to do cars. So I'm going to target people who are at least 30 years and above, right? And then I'm going to now ask myself, all these people that drive cars, what are the other things that they like? They like sports. So I'm going to include fans of Man U, fans of Chelsea, fans of Liverpool, fans of Real Madrid, fans of Barcelona, fans of PSG, because all you freaking Barcelona fans run to PSG, thinking that your small God is going to do wonders. But anyway, he's doing what he can. So fans of PSG, don't mind me. Fans of PSG, fans of maybe Inter Milan, a couple of the top clubs anyway. So I'll target all of them. And then I'm going to ask myself, what else do they do? They go to church, all right? So I'm going to look for the top pastors, right? Top pastor, Pastor Yedepo, Pastor Samadeh, Reverend Samadeh, and a couple of them. I'll add them. And then I'll ask myself again, what else do these people, you understand? I'm trying to find similar things that I know that they're interested in, basically, right? So I may say maybe, okay, they're interested in politics. So I'll look for Goodluck Jonathan. I'll target Jonathan as an interest. I'm talking about Facebook now. I'm going to target Buhari as an interest. Believe you me, even as much as I don't like the man, I still put his name as target when targeting people, because I know many people will still like him, even though I have to question the intelligence sometimes. But anyway, I put all of that. Now, for Google, what we do on Google when we do search ads is that we just use keywords. So Google has a keyword tool that will suggest keywords that people are searching for, right? And then you can use those keywords. But if we're not doing search, because Google has a lot of different kinds of ads, but the ones that we use the most are search and display. Display is the image ads, and also video ads, and then YouTube. So if we are doing display, we are targeting websites. So I go to alexa.com and click on Nigeria and look at the top most visited websites that are listed on Alexa, in the website that is in top 50. Then I go to each of those websites one by one, and I check if they display ads from Google. Anyone that display ads from Google, I include them. I include them in the targeting when I'm running display ads, so that my ads are going to be displayed on those same sites too. This thing that I just told you, that this display thing is
this was premium soap.
It's premium.
Premium soap.
Trust me, it is premium, right? So that's how for YouTube we just target the popular channels like Mark Angels, most of the then this a new guy that we started targeting is this Woto guy. This one that calls himself a cultist. So because he's getting a lot of traffic to his channel these days. But we target Mr. Macaroni's channel. Mr. Macaroni has 2 channels, by the way, in case you don't know. There's Mr. Macaroni and then there's Mr. Macaroni TV. So we target his channel and we target Tao's channel, we target Lasisi, and a couple of the popular guys, we target their channels. That is for YouTube. So for YouTube, we just target channels. For display, we target websites. For search, we target keywords. So that's how we do most of the targeting. Another thing you can also try, guys, once you have some money, is to try influencers on IG. Right? You can try influencers on IG. And when I mean influencers, my problem with influencers is that I don't think anybody is an influencer in Nigeria. I just think people don't have lots of followers. Because influencing means that they can make people buy your stuff. But these people are just online billboards. They're not making anybody buy your thing. So you still have to sell the thing. Yes, baby. So you still have to sell the thing, okay? So, but you can try influencers, even though the number of them are, they are kind of expensive. But if you try them and you get an ROI, a positive ROI, that's you make a profit from it. Use them because it's another channel to sell more products. You get what I'm saying? It's another channel to sell more products. So those are the different ways that we do our targeting. All right. Okay, let's see.
I think the remaining questions here are directed at me. I'm doing that should answer these ones.
Okay.
All right. So let me quickly answer them, and then the next 5 minutes or so we'll be done. Right. So Eunice says that what is the guarantee that our business info is safe from third eye? Like I said, we have very strong security on the platform. Nobody can access your data unless you share your username and password with them. Even we don't have username and password. Everything is all encrypted in the database. And the team we set up, customer support and the technical departments to manage this, like I said, they do not have any affiliation with e-commerce at all. That's one of the major requirements to recruiting anybody in this department, because we're trying to protect you using Sniper CRM, right? So we don't want the situation whereby because a staff is seeing or sees the amount of sales you make, and that staff now starts looking for how to start selling that kind of product. We have our own e-commerce business, right? Everybody working in our e-commerce business do not have access to this the customer support aspect of Snipers. They are using Sniper CRM on our own account. If you look at my top left hand here, you can see Naira Network Limited. We have our own account that we use for our own e-commerce business. So our own e-commerce staff, they are just managing and running our e-commerce business using Sniper CRM. But customer support staff that attend to customers that are using Sniper CRM, they do not have anything to do with e-commerce business, all right? So I hope that answers the question. Eunice, please, if it does, drop a comment in the chat box, all right? So must we buy a plan? Like I said, no, you don't need to have a plan, but if you bring anybody, 30% commission is not going to be recurring. You only earn it once, all right? So I didn't buy, okay. I think I've answered some of these questions. I only need email package. You must have a Sniper CRM subscription before you can use either the email or the WhatsApp, all right? Okay, so can I get a discount? Yes, just chat with us. I would attend to it once I'm done with this call. Okay, our YouTube channel is Sniper CRM. YouTube channel is Sniper CRM. It's not double P, it's one P. So Eunice, please let me know if I answered that your question, if you are okay with that. If you subscribe for monthly plan, is there a monthly plan for? Yes, if you decide not to take up my offer and you want to just go for the monthly plan, yes, you can pay monthly for WhatsApp and emails, all right? So, but I don't know why you would not want to jump on the offer I gave just now, considering the fact that I even made it very flexible. 20,000 allows you to key into it and you spread the balance in 7 days, right? So, and you know what I'm going to give to you? I told you I'm giving you 6 months WhatsApp service and several other bonuses that I had mentioned to you earlier, right? So just, yes, there will be a replay of this webinar. We'll send it to you so you can have a replay. And the offer is off in 24 hours, all right? Just it's a day offer, right? Complete video on WhatsApp automation. Okay, Okay, no problem. Omogbera Success. Sorry if I didn't mention your name well. All right, so no problem. There's the videos we have in the academy section. We have done a lot of updates on the entire software. So we are going to record a new video to capture all of these new features that has been we've added. All right, so my staff involved will be a problem. Okay, so I think that's about all. There's many of the questions are repetitions. Okay, yes, okay, units, okay, that's fine. Should search, okay. So increase the offer to 72 hours. If you want to key into it and you want me to extend it to 72 hours, the only way I would extend is if you key into it like within this 24-hour period by making that 20,000 commitment. That's the only way. Pay that 20,000, I will give you 7 days. So that's even more than 72 hours. 7 days, all right? So if you cannot afford the full 75 or 60,000, pay 20,000, lock your slot into this, and jump on this offer. And let us help you take your e-commerce business to the next level. Mr. Rula, thank you so much. I am so grateful for your time here. It's been over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Words cannot quantify how grateful I am. I really appreciate. I don't know how I'm going to pay you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Everybody on this
thank you, everybody.
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody on this call learned a lot. I did, and I'm sure everybody. Yeah. If you learned a lot, please let Mr. Ronald know that you learned a lot from what he shared. Thank you, sir. Yes, we appreciate. Just drop a comment, 1 or 2 comments, and
thank you, guys.
We would call it a night.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah.
I learned a lot. I really appreciate it. Okay, all right. So once again, I'm going to put the link, snipercrm.io/offer. So that's how we end it tonight. So I'll be waiting for you on the other side, and let's help you take your e-commerce business to the next level. So in the absence of any more questions, we call it a night here. So see you all. Mr. Ronald, thank you so much. I will pay you a visit during the week.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe you'll be in Nigeria because like these days you spend more time abroad than Nigeria.
No problem. I'm around now. I'm around for the foreseeable future. No.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So that'll be a good night, everybody.
All right.
Lovely
good
night.
Boo boo. Boo boo.